Hi, so far we have done the HS code analysis or tariff line analysis for your product. You have also done the steep analysis. I'm sure this must be very interesting and gives you more idea on how you can do the export business efficiently. In this session, we are going to see about export trend based on three factors: specification of the product, past performance of the product, winning or declining factor of the product. So specification means detailed feature of a product. For example, here I've taken the pomegranate. We saw in the HS code of rice that UK has a length of here I've taken the pomegranate as an example. The varieties of pomegranates are Bhagwa or Ganesh variety and Arakta variety. So there are here weight of the product, packaging and the color of the fruit are considered as the main specification, and it varies from country to country's requirement. If we take for Middle East, 300 to 450 gram of weight should be maintained for a fruit. Netherlands or Germany or Europe, it is 250 to 300 grams, and UK also has the same specification preference. So the package should be 5 kilogram package for Middle East and 3 kilogram for EU, and the storage should be of the same in the same temperature, and if it is exported by the through the sea. For the past performance, we are going to use the trade map website, which will give you the good insight on how a product is performing in the past 5 years. So now we are in the trademap.org website. We are going to use this website to check the past performance of a particular product export. India is the leading exporter of diamonds. So let's see how India has been performing the diamond exports for the past 5 years. The HS code is 710239. And for the country, choose India. Click on yearly time series. In this, you can see that a tabular column comes up. Here you can see the list of importers from India and the value, export value for the past 5 years from 2012 till 2016. Here you can check the export growth in various factors. For that, you can choose either values. So here product diamond, country India, partner all, that means India's export to the world. So partner all, criteria, exports or imports or trade balance. Here you can choose exports because we are going to study the past performance of a product in exports. Here you can choose either trade indicators or yearly time series, quarterly time series, monthly time series. You can also check which companies are exporting the particular product from your country. Here you can choose the factors either by country or by product or by service. Here direct data or mirror data. Direct data means the direct data collected from the Indian customs. If it is mirror data, the data collected from the imported country's customs. So it is just a reflecting factor of a particular country's export. It is not the direct data from a particular country. Here you have factors as values, quantities, growth in value, growth in quantity, share in value in percentage, unit values, growth on unit values, index on values, index on unit values. So you have so many factors to check on that will give you answer for any particular doubt you have with respect to export of a particular product. Here in which currency you want to see. So let's see if Indian rupees is there. So Indian rupees is not there. That means these are the currencies that are allowed to use in the foreign trade. So we use US dollar as standard because most of the exports are done in US dollars. Because here I have chosen diamonds, it is going to be a little bit tricky. Here it shows the values of diamonds exported from 2012 to 2016. So if we see the values, say for example United States of America, here it registers a growth. Okay, in this case growth in the export value, but it doesn't apply for the quantity. For example, the price of a diamond could have been increased or reduced irrespective of the quantity exported. So this is to see that for this particular year diamond worth of this amount has been exported from India to United States. Okay, so these values given are in thousands dollars. Okay. So for example, if we want to check some other product, here you can click on product values and choose total all products. And you can choose any other product. Say for example, we want to go for coffee, tea, meat and spices value. And in that, let's see how cardamom exports from India. In that, let's choose 6-digit HS code for cardamoms. See, here you have 3 HS code: cardamom, cardamom neither crushed or nor ground, and cardamom crushed or ground. Okay, so for example, here we can choose cardamoms neither crushed nor ground. Okay, in this let's take quantity as a criteria. This we see that cardamom export from India is mainly to Saudi Arabia, UAE, Iran, Kuwait, UK. Okay, so here there is no value in under 2012. It doesn't mean that cardamom was not exported in the year 2012. It could be very negligible amount, or it was not registered. That was the insight we can get from it. For example, Saudi Arabia, there has been a good growth till 2015 and there is less dip in 2016. Okay, we can see that in 2016 cardamom has been exported in a good quantity only to Iran. Also, it is a very good growth from 2015 to 2016. So this gives you an idea how your product has been performing in the past years. Instead, if you don't want to see the value, you want to have a pictorial representation. You can click on graph. Here it shows, it is easy to understand. Here it shows for the top 5 countries. So in this you can see there has been a good growth for orange line, that is Saudi Arabia. In the year 2015, you can see the gap, how much it has been exported to Saudi Arabia. So you can concentrate on particular country to check if the if you have a potential to export to that particular country. It is also useful for that, and you can determine whether your product can be exported, whether it registers a growth. In this you can see for the Iran, blue color, it shows a growth, so it is more likely to register a growth in exports. Okay, so the another criteria will be checking the winning or declining factor. We are going to use the same trade map to check whether if a product is in a winning sector or a winning product or a loser in the international market. Here, because we are going to check a indicator whether it is a winner or loser, we are going to choose trade indicators. Instead of country, we will choose a product. For that, let's use the 6-digit tariff line. Click on graph. Okay, here it comes up with the graph that shows the 4 quadrant or 4 separation. Okay, so in the top right hand corner it shows winner in growing sector. This means sector means the spice. In this case we are checking the cardamom. Okay, so in this case it is the sector is spices. We are going to see in spices which product is a winner. So in the next quadrant we are seeing that same sector, this sector has been growing, and which is the product that is losing its market in the international trade. Then declining sector, losers in the declining sector, and then winner in the declining sector. So we like to know that our product should be a potential product in the international market. So this gives you a good idea. Here we can see cardamom neither crushed nor ground. So the whole cardamom is a winner in this sector, whereas crushed cardamom, it is a loser. So though the cardamom sector is growing, the whole cardamom has a good demand, but the crushed one is losing the demand in the international market. Okay, and again here nutmeg, the same. They are even if it is crushed or if it is whole, it is a winning in this sector, but we like to choose a growing sector and a winning product. So in this case the bubble is a big shape. That means a good quantity of cardamom, the whole cardamom is getting exported from India. Please use this exercise and check whether you have chosen a good product, if your product is a winner product or a loser product. In such case we can change the product, or if we study the reason why this has been failing in the international market, we can mitigate the risk or we can find out another option to export the same product. Please post your queries in FB or WhatsApp or LinkedIn. Thank you.